Okay, Pute, we are to start our 8th lesson because we have finished our 7th lesson last day. And if you have not participated, please watch the recording. I think 2 students were not there. I think you can watch the recording and catch this up. So let's proceed to the today's lesson. Today's lesson is lesson number 8, electricity for comfortable life. Electricity for day-to-day life, for comfortable life. So you know that we are using a lot of electric devices, and recently there were a lot of interruptions due to power cuts, right? So it is one of the main infrastructures that we are using in our day-to-day life. Infrastructure. What is an infrastructure? Infrastructure is basically something which provide us a facility, basic facility to use other facilities. It provides basic facility to use other facilities. That is something called infrastructure. Electricity is such thing. Okay, let's think like this. Very simple example. So let's assume we have electricity in our home. We have current. But what if we don't have bulbs? What if we don't have washing machine? What if we don't have rice cookers? What if we don't have any electronic appliances, iron, TV, computers? Nothing is there in our home, but we have electricity. Then will it be useful? Will it be useful?
No, sir.
Current එක තියෙනවා. current එකෙන් වැඩ කරන කිසිම දෙයක් අපේ ගෙදර නැහැ කියලා අපි හිතමු. Electricity bulbs උත් නැහැ, TV, radio ඒවා මොකුත් ඇත්තෙත් නැහැ, computer, washing machine, refrigerators කිසිම දෙයක් නැහැ. Nothing with us. So then having electricity is useful, is useless. එතකොට electricity කියන්නේ infrastructure service එකක්. Electricity is a infrastructure service. It provide basic, right? It provide basic facility to produce actually to use other facilities. But without this other facility, without the other facilities, so it is basically useless. Why? Because if we don't have electric appliances, having electricity is useless. That is the nature, right? So then think like this: we have electronic appliances but no electricity. Again, it is a problem. ඔක්කොම ගෙදර electric දැන් ඒකනේ පහුගිය කාලේ උනේ power cut කියලා. All the appliances are there but no electricity. Then again a problem. එතන appliances තියෙන්නත් ඕන electricity එකට. ඒක පාවිච්චි වෙන appliances තියෙන්නත් ඕන. We need to have appliances as well as electricity both. Otherwise it cannot really help us. Okay, so things that we used to do earlier days, cooking, is replaced. Now actually we have electric way of cooking. Washing clothes, we have electric way of washing. Actually for the studies and all, we were using candles earlier days. In my childhood we used to do like this, but now you have electricity. We all are using electricity for studying. So computers are there. So not only that, lot of activities are replaced. Can you tell me what are the other activities replaced by electricity? Other than the things in the pictures, what are the other things replaced by the electricity?
Computers.
Yes, computers. What computers have replaced which task? Yes, mathematical calculations, writing, mathematical calculation, writing, drawing like activities were replaced by computers. Anything else?
Ovens, electric ovens.
Electric ovens. Again, cooking was replaced by electric oven.
Electric microwaves.
Again, cooking, right? Cooking was replaced by electric microwave, rice cookers, ovens. It has replaced that. What about iron? Iron. Drying clothes was done using fire, or maybe using biomass. Fire or charcoal was used for ironing clothes. But now we have electric irons. Refrigerators, yes. Refrigerators for cooling purposes. Generators, what? generated for generating electricity, right? So you cannot directly say it is a compliance use in electricity. It is used to generate electricity.
Electric gates.
Electric gates can be there. It's to replace the manual gates. Yes. Then water heaters are there. Water heaters and water coolers, or water heaters and refrigerators are there. That is basically water heaters and these refrigerators are there. So that is to change the water. And air conditioners are there to control the room temperature. These are different things. Actually, within a room, within a single room, we can see a lot of things: fan, bulbs, maybe plugs. So the power adapters, which is used to charge mobile phones, right? Plugs and mobile phones. Then radio, TV, a lot of things are there in our. Okay, that is it. Then, first of all, so we need to learn about how can we generate electricity. There are different ways. I have already explained this in another lesson: solar cell, renewable energy, right? Basically, we can. This is like natural energy comes from light, solar light. We can use solar panel to convert that to electricity. And dynamo is not just for the bicycle. So in this electric, power plants are using dynamos. So it can be hydropower dynamos. It can be wind power dynamos, or it can be water power dynamos, or maybe wave power dynamos, right? Different dynamos. So have you seen this kind of thing? Good. Sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It is in our book.
Yes.
It is in our textbook, sir.
It is in your textbook, right? This is actually, so here you can see wave energy. So in Sri Lanka also this can be used using wave energy. So there are dynamos, right? Wave energy. There are dynamos which can be rotated using this. Here you can see, right? By rotating this, power can be generated. Right? By rotating this, power can be generated. Actually, some generators are there. It's using oil, but oil is kind of like non-renewable energy. Therefore, we need to be careful when using oil, because it's going to be over within next 50 years. Right? So we have to protect that. But this hydropower systems, ocean power systems, and hydropower systems, ocean power system, and this wind power system, solar panel systems, these are some other systems that we can use instead of fuel, because fuel is going to be over. We have to think about that. Okay, how many of you have used solar energy? Are you using solar energy?
Yes.
Yes. Good. So better you use it, because like it is a freely available resource. So what you need is only a solar panel, right? You have to use a solar panel. So if you can use a solar panel, you can collect this energy. And actually there are two kinds of solar systems that you can use. So one is called on-grid systems. On-grid system means when solar light is there, that time you are producing power. But when solar light is not there, you don't have power. Those are called on-grid systems. ඒවට ලොකු දෙයක් ඕනේ අපිට පුළුවන් අර voltage එක regulate කරලා ගන්න. ඒතර ඉරේලිය වෙනස් වෙනකොට voltage එක වෙනස් වෙනවනේ පුතේ. ඉරේලිය වැඩි වෙනකොට වැඩි වෙනවා, අඩු වෙනකොට අඩු වෙනවා amperage voltage. ඒතර හැබැයි ඒකම අපිට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් බල්බ් එකක් පත්තු කරන්න. ඒතර අපි කියන on grid කියලා. හැබැයි අර බල්බ් එකට අදාළව අපි ඒක මේ මොකද voltage එක regulate කරගන්නවා. So there are inverters doing that. Inverters තියෙනවා එක මේවා කරන්න තියෙනවා. Charger controllers can be used, inverters can be used, anyway controllers We need controllers to maintain the same voltage. If you can use a battery, we can keep that battery charged using the solar light. Yes, maybe rainy days, there are issues. Yes, that is true. There are issues in the solar system. When there's rain, when there are rainy days, and when there are when the sunlight is available, it can in that situation, it might not work. But in a country like Sri Lanka, we will not get such long periods. Maybe 1 or 2 days maximum, 1 or 2 days, 1, 2, maximum 3 days, right? You may run out of energy due to not having sunlight. But normally sunlight is there. Every day there is at least small amount of sunlight, so you can, what you have to do, you have to store that. That is the thing. Battery will store. Okay, dry cells, we use this everywhere, right? Dry cells, there are different type of dry cells. We use this everywhere. Can you tell me where you use dry cells, these dry cell batteries?
For some kind of toy cars.
Toys, okay. What else?
TV remotes.
TV remotes, toy cars or toys, commonly. Anything else? Yes, there are a lot. Can you tell more?
Some torches.
Torches, okay.
Some clocks.
Clocks, What else?
Some lamps.
Some lamps, Then?
For do experiments.
Sorry?
For do experiments.
To do experiments, okay. We can use just true. To do experiments, we can use. Anything else? To do experiments. Is that all? Remote controllers we are using, torch we are using, toys we are using. To do experiments we can use a screw. Then what we are using this in haven't you seen clocks? Yes.
Some electric cars.
Electric
Toys.
Yeah, toys. Yes, you said that. Toys, you said that.
Toy electric car.
Yeah, toy electric cars. Yes, commonly toys, right? Commonly in many toys we are using that. And robotics. In robots we can use small robots. We can use batteries, and so there are electric vehicles. There are electric vehicles. We can use dry cells in this. Electric vehicles also we can use a lot of dry cells and laptop batteries, right? Laptop also, in laptops we are using this kind of batteries in laptops. In cameras we are using this kind of batteries. ගොඩක් ඒවා තියෙනවා හරිද? laptops වල laptop batteries වල තියෙන්නේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ. ඔයගොල්ලෝ සමහරට දැකලා නැතුව ඇති ඇතුලේ. ඒවට cells කියලා කියනවා අපි. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ laptop battery එක ගලවලා බැලුවම මේ වගේ තියෙනවා. Okay, there are batteries. හිතලා තිබ්බද මෙහෙම තියෙන්නේ කියලා? හිතුන්නේ නැද්ද? පරණ battery තියෙනවද ඔයගොල්ලෝ ළඟ? අලුත් ඒවා නම් ගලවන්න එපා. Do you have old laptop batteries?
I can't remember.
If you have old laptop batteries, පුතේ පරණ laptop battery එකක් තියෙනවා. අලුත් ඒවා නම් ගලවන්න එපා. වැඩ කරන්නේ නැති ඒවා තියෙන්නේ පරණ ඒවා. එහෙම පරණ batteries තිබ්බොත් ගලවලා බලන්න. Right, you can remove the plastic cover and see. These batteries are having dry cells. Right, this battery. Yes, Pute?
Sir, I have found these kind of batteries in a toy car, sir.
Yes, in toy cars also. In laptop batteries also, you can see this kind of thing, right? So therefore, you can just check. But if there are all laptop batteries, you can collect these. Some cells are good, right? Some cells are damaged. එක cell එකක් damage වුණත් battery වැඩ කරන්නේ නැහැ. So when you remove these cells, you will understand that some cells are working. So these working cells can be reused. Some cells are මේවා ගැලවලා බලුවා මේ දැන් මේ පහුවේ කාලෙම සෑහෙන මිනිස්සු හෙව්වා. Right? Because like some cells we can use for these toy cars and yes. Okay, you can, so this is one thing. Camera batteries also. Yeah, camera batteries. Also having these cells put inside that, you can see the cells. When you remove this, so inside that you can find cells. Flasher batteries, camera batteries are having these cells. The flasher batteries වලත් තියෙනවා. camera flashes තියෙනවා light එක වදින්න. ඒ වගේ තියෙනවා. එතකොට flasher batteries වල තියෙනවා camera flashers වල තව ගොඩක් triggers තියෙන ඒවා. හැමතැනම offline අපි use කරන portable devices තියෙන tabs වල, right? In tabs, in tabs we are using, in portable lights we are using, right? So there are a lot of devices having these dry cell batteries, and there are some batteries which is missing here. Have you heard about lead acid batteries? Lead acid batteries අහලා තියෙනවා?
sir.
හැබැයි ඔයාලා දැකලා නම් ඇති හැම වාහනයකම තියෙනවා lead acid battery එකක්. මේ තියෙන dry cell නෙවෙයි, lead acid battery. මේ lead acid battery කියන්නේ ලොකු battery UPS වල හැම තියෙන. දැන් මතකයිද? I hope now you have seen these batteries, the bigger batteries. These are bigger batteries. Exide ඔය තියෙන්නේ exide කියලා කියනවා.
Car battery.
Car battery කියලා කියනවා. Bicycle battery කියලා කියනවා නේද? Here you can see bicycle batteries, car batteries, UPS batteries, right? So these batteries are called, these batteries are lead acid batteries. Actually, why? Because it uses, right, lead sulfate, right? Here it uses lead sulfate, and so then battery acid, right? Inside the lead acid battery you have lead and so battery acid. There is a chemical reaction, right? There is a chemical reaction that will generate in electrons. The chemical reaction again තමයි මේ electron generated. When this electron generates, right, when this electron generates inside the battery, what happens? Electrons will travel from high density areas to the low density areas. Electron ඝනත්වය වැඩි තැන් වල ඉඳන් අඩු තැනට ගමන් කරනවා. ඒතකොට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ power එකක් ගමන් කරනවා කියලා, ධාරාවක් යනවා කියන්නේ එතකොට. Right? So electrons are traveling from high density areas to low density areas. That is what happened. Okay, let's do small practical to understand this. So different batteries basically.
So I have a battery.
Okay, with it. Right, let's see. Let's do this practical now. I'm going to use a website. You can either use your mobile phone or you can use your computer to access this website.
So can you see my battery?
Wait, Pute. So you are right. Let me stop sharing the screen. So this is what this is a. Can you show it again, Pute? This is a lead acid battery. So why you are using that, Sanugi?
There is a small electric car in my home, sir.
In that car you are using this battery.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Is it only one battery or is there are two batteries?
There are two batteries, but the car is broken, sir.
Car is broken, so you have removed the battery. Okay. So then have you tested the voltage of that battery?
Yes, sir.
So what is the voltage?
I
12.
can't remember, sir. That is a long, long time ago.
Here you can see. Here can you see this? It says what is 5 volt 7H, I guess. Is it? Yes, it seems. Yeah, it seems it is 5 volt 7 ampere hours. So its voltage is around 5 and providing 7 ampere hours. That is the battery, right? So, okay. So UPS battery is much similar to that. Yes. Yes, side. This is the website I was using in grade 8 science also. If you are coming to that, and this one I have sent you to the chat, right? Okay, I have sent you to the chat. So what you can do is you can click the link and log into that. When you are there, they will ask for an account. So you can use your existing Gmail account to log in, right? So when you're here, when you're in this side, let me log out and show you. When you visit this website, it will first ask you to log in here. You have to click on the login button. And after that, you have to select personal accounts, the blue color one, the last one, none of these. Here on your own personal accounts, then use your Gmail to sign in. You have to use Gmail or Google, then select a Gmail account and sign into this website, right? After signing in, you can see okay, you can see something like this. Then you have to go to the new, and from here you have to select circuit, right? There are 3 things: pre-design circuit code blocks. Please create circuit. Okay, do this now. If you have any errors, please tell me, then I can help you. Okay, there are a few type of batteries. Let's take those batteries and see. One is this 9-volt battery. Here you can see 9-volt battery. Another one is this coin cell battery, which is 3-volt. These are all dry cell. Then 1.5-volt in that battery, that is, we are normally using these batteries in this torch, remotes, etc. Then there is another one. You have to select from components all. Select all components, then search for battery, and you will get these 2 batteries. One is lemon battery. Another interesting one is this potato battery. Right, lemon battery. Then you have potato battery too. Okay, I have now 5 types of batteries. Then let's do something. Let's measure the current. Let's measure the current. To measure the current, you have to take another one. There's something called multimeter. Here, multimeter, take that device. Now your setup looks like this. What we are going to do, we are going to measure the current. First, I will start from this potato battery. Actually, this is a potato, and you can see a copper coil, and also a nail is there. Yeah, ammeter is not there, Pute. Ammeter is not there. Instead of that, you have to use multimeter. So in your lab, we can use ammeter and voltmeter or galvanometer. Here, I'm using multimeter. Those are analog. This is a digital one, because this site has the digital multimeter. So you have to search like multimeter and get this. Then please connect. This red color wire is what? Is it positive or negative? The red color wire?
Yes.
Is it positive or is it negative? Normally, remember, normally this red color wire is positive, right? You have to connect that to the, click on that and then set to the positive edge of multimeter. Similarly, click on the negative edge and connect to the negative edge of the multimeter like this. Tell me if you're done. And if you need help also, please tell me. Have you done with this or not? Not yet. If you need help, please tell me. I think it is better if you can use a computer, then it's easy. If you are using a mobile phone, it might be a little difficult to drag these and connect, because in mobile phone, this dragging function sometimes not working. Sometimes not working in mobile phone, but in computer or laptop, this is easy. Okay, after doing that, what you need to do is you have to start simulation here. Start simulation. Then you can see it is having very small current. That is 760 millivolt. 760 millivolt. Do you know LED bulbs? Have you seen LED bulbs?
Yes, sir.
All of you? If not,
Yes, sir. Light imitating.
yeah, LED, these lights. No, I'm just telling the small LED bulbs. This one. Okay, these LED bulbs. So different LED bulbs having different voltage requirements. LED voltages. Okay, let's see the voltages. Normally, okay, this is very important. Okay, red LED normally it needs 1.8 volt to turn on. Red 1.8. So there is a range actually. This has the range. Okay, shall we copy this down? So please, this is extra thing, but it is better like if you know this. Otherwise, like you will be in trouble when you are doing these practicals. So please write down this LED bulbs voltage requirements. So write down LED bulbs voltage requirement. The main lesson is electricity. Subheading LED bulbs voltage requirement. Don't need to draw the bulb. Just write the LED bulb color and then write the voltage required to turn on that. So let me show another one.
Yes.
Sorry, Pute.
Can you tell the topic again, sir?
Okay. So just try, shall I write it? Okay, I'll write it down so it's easy for you to copy. Wait. Okay, you can write down this now. Why this is interesting? Let me move to the circuit creation utility. You have seen this when I start simulation, this potato battery, it only generated here, it only generated right 670 millivolts. So what is the millivolt? What is the actually? Can you tell me the lowest volt consumption? Which bulb consumption the lowest volt? Which color bulb? මොන පාට bulb එකද අඩුවෙන්ම current එක ගන්න අඩුවෙන්ම voltage එක ගන්න? Out of the bulbs given, yes, can you check again and tell me which bulb consume the least voltage? Sanugi? Yes, side. Which color bulb? මොන පාට bulb එකද පුතේ මේ ලියපු එකකින් අඩුම current එක ගන්න අඩුම voltage එකක් ගන්න? අර table එක බලන්න ආයෙත් ගාලා. Look at the table. So see this table. The මේ තියෙන voltage එක මේ පැත්තේ තියෙන voltage, right? This is typical voltage range. Okay, which has the lowest voltage? අඩුම voltage එකක් ගන්න මොන පාටද?
Red color.
Yes, it is red color නේද? හරි. Red color volt කීයක් ගන්නවද අඩුම? 1.8 volt. මේ තියෙන්නේ
1.8.
no, 1.8 to 2.1 ga 1.8 වගේ තමයි red color. Then so see the simulation. So then is it enough to turn on the red color bulb 670 millivolt? Is it enough to turn on the red color bulb?
No.
Yes. Then what can we do? If we are using a potato one, so you can see it will not turn on the bulb. So then what we can do?
Resistors.
මේ resistor එකක් දැම්මොත් තවත් voltage එක අඩු වෙනවනේ පුතේ. If you use a resistor, it will further drop the voltage. Then මේ millivolt, right? This is millivolt. This is not volt. This is millivolt. Millivolt 1000ක් තමයි volt එක, right? Remember, so if you don't know, so 1000 millivolt is equal to 1000 millivolt is equal to 1 volt, right? එතකොට red color bulb එකට ඕන 1800 millivolt වත්. හරිද? ඕන red color bulb එකට 1.8 volt එනවා. දැන් අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? What we can do? Okay, let's say you have potato battery only. ඊළඟ potato battery එකක් විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. අපි කොහොමද දැන් මේ red color bulb එක on කරන්නේ? How can we turn on this red color bulb? Yes. Come on, tell me. Think and tell me. You need to get a bigger potato, එහෙමද? හරිද? What we can do? අපි දැන් මේම battery දැන් remote එකට battery කීයක් දානවද පුතේ? How many batteries are there typically in the remote control?
2.
2. Why we cannot put 1? One is not enough. 1 is not enough. Therefore, we need to have 2 batteries. Okay.
Increase the batteries.
Yes, therefore we need 2 batteries. So how many batteries in your toy, Pute? In your toy car, how many batteries was there? 2 batteries, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So why 2 batteries? Because when you have 1 battery is okay. Then so let's see. So now I'm trying to repeat that process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 2 batteries now, right? So let's get the potato battery again. Right? Another potato battery. Now 2 potatoes, right? Okay, then how can I increase the voltage? What should I do? Then කොහොමද මම ගන්න කියලා කියන්නකෝ බලන්න voltage එක. දෙකකුත් මදි හැබැයි එකක් 670 700 1400 තුනක්ම ගමුවා. I'm going to take 3 potatoes. Now tell me, how can I increase the voltage? Suggest me. Then කියන්න බලන්න කොහොමද voltage. Yes, Pute?
The batteries again.
Sorry.
Increase the batteries again.
No, I have 3 batteries already. I think 3 batteries enough because 600 voltage, 600 all together. If you add them together, it will generate 1800. So now it is enough. Having 3 batteries enough. So how can I connect? That is the problem. Then battery දාන්නේ කොහොමද අර මෙයා වලට එහෙම TV වලට එහෙම?
The spring side.
දැන් අපි හිතමුකෝ මේක බැටරි එකක් කියලා පුතේ. දැන් තව බැටරි එකක් සම්බන්ධ කරනකොට අපි කොහොමද දාන්නේ? මේක ධනාග්‍රේනේ, this is positive. Right? This is positive. හරි. එතකොට මේක negative නේ. තව බැටරි එකක් දැම්මොත් කොහොමද දාන්නේ අපි? මේකට connect කරනකොට another battery, how we connect?
We spring the
negative එකට connect කරන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? positive එකද negative එකක්ද තව? negative side එකට?
Positive.
positive එකක් නේද? මෙහෙම නේද battery දෙකක් දාන්නේ? දැකලා තියෙනවද බලන්න batteries දානකොට negative side එකට positive එකක් නේද දාන්නේ? එතකොට then this edge will be negative නේ. එතකොට මෙතන positive තියෙනවා, this edge is negative. ඊට පස්සේ අපි wires දෙකක් දාන්නේ මෙහෙමනේ. We are taking 2 wires like this, right? And connect to the bulb. Okay? This is what we are doing. හරි අපි එහෙමම කරමු. Then what we need to do here, we need to connect this positive to what? This positive to negative, right? This positive to negative. After that, we can connect this negative to, we are going to measure this now. This negative to this negative, and this positive to this positive. Hurry. So let's connect like this. Then start the simulation, and now we can see how many volt is. What is the voltage now?
0.01.
2.01. Will it be enough to turn on red color bulb? See the
Yes.
chart again. According to our charts, what it says. So red color need 1.8 to 2.1.
2.1.
That is enough to turn on the red color bulb, right? Then amber color.
2 to 2.2.
2 to 2. That is also enough, right? 2, because we have 2.1 now. Orange also enough. Yellow also enough. Green also enough, right? So difficult thing is the blue and white, but other things are okay, right? Now we can turn on at least 5 colors using this circuit. So let's see this now. Abi balamu. First of all, I'm going to remove this multimeter, actually wires from the multimeter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the negative edge to the negative edge of the LED or the cathode of the LED. How can we discover the cathode of LED? Yes, negative to cathode. How can we find the cathode? So let's see LED bulb, real picture of LED bulb, right? Real picture of LED bulb. This is small LED bulb anode and cathode. How to recognize, right? So one thing is, the simplest way is anode is lengthier than cathode. That is the simplest way of identifying. Anode is, which is bigger, anode or cathode?
Anode.
Yeah, anode is lengthier. Anode dekේ දිග වැඩි. Cathode dekේ දිග අඩුයි. මේ දිග අඩු එක cathode, දිග වැඩි එක anode. එහෙම හොයාගන්නත් පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් bulb එක උඩින් බලන්න පුළුවන් අපිට. When you look at the bulb, so මෙන්න මේ bulb එක හරියටම round නැතුව පැත්තක් නිකන් මෙහෙම කට් වෙලා වගේ යටින් තියෙනවා. ඒ කට් වෙලා තියෙන එක මොන පැත්තද? When there's a cut, that is cathode. හරි, cathode එක ඍණාග්‍රය. මේ චූටි කට් එකක් තියෙන පැත්ත cathode එක. එහෙම නැති පැත්ත anode එක. So anode කියන්නේ මොකටද? plus එකට. Cathode කියන්නේ, cathode is minus, anode is plus. Okay, I think let's draw this one, right? This is also needed. So let's write identifying anode and cathode in LED bulb. Then please draw this image. Actually, anode is the plus and cathode is minus. You know how to identify this in a battery. In a battery, how to identify dry cell? In a dry cell battery, how can we identify anode and cathode? Right? That is basically anode එක යාලගේ මෙන්න මෙහෙම එකක් anode එක තමයි මැද්දේ තියෙන්නේ. In a dry cell battery, anode is in the middle and the cathode is in the other edge, right? Anode and cathode, it is easy. Here in a dry cell battery, how can we identify anode and cathode? So you can see, no need to write down this, actually, you no need to write down this details. But let's see a very simple one. So we can just see, okay, how can we identify the anode and cathode? I'm searching for a small one. Okay, let's go to this one today. So let's write down this one first, otherwise like it will take more. So let's write down this one. I'll explain how dry cell works. First of all, please draw this and write down. Okay, right, let's see. Right now we have learned about the dry cell batteries. This is the one, this is actually, you can see the, right, you can see how it works. So in one side we are using zinc sheet, the other side we are using copper, zinc and copper. Actually, why we are using these two metals? Because when we are, so if we are using the same metal, so then why you are using same metal in why we can't use same metal both sides? So if you are using same metal both sides, දෙපැත්තම අපි තුමු copper use කරා කියලා. Then what will happen? Both sides the reaction will be similar. Then both sides will produce similar electricity, similar number of electrons. හරිද? දැන් මේ දෙපැත්තම සමාන විදිහට අපි zinc දැම්මොත් දෙපැත්තෙම මේ zinc ප්‍රතික්‍රියා කරනවා පුතේ මේක තියෙන ඇසිඩ් එකත් එක්ක. මොකද lemon එකේ ඇතුලේ අම්ලයක් නේ තියෙන්නේ. Citric. හරි, එතකොට ඒ ඇසිඩ් එකත් එක්ක, so both will react. Yes, salt water electricity හදන්නත් පුළුවන්, hot water cool water හදන්නත් පුළුවන්. There are a lot of things. Like electrolysis, there are a lot of reactions, but this is very easy reaction. So when you put zinc one side and copper one side, actually The high reactive metal will generate more electrons. Low reactive metal will generate less electrons. So that is the idea. So one material will generate a higher number of electrons. The other material is generating lower number of electrons. Right? Therefore, actually next connect the copper sheet to the place where the positive terminal and the zinc sheet is the negative terminal. Why zinc is negative? Because it can generate high number of electrons. The positive one will generate low number of electrons, right? So that is what you are doing. And in the galvanometer is actually to measure the power, but the thing is it shows the direction as well. Right? Galvanometer is here. So this is actually how it works. When there is, like we learn about the magnets and electromagnets, galvanometer has electromagnet and magnet behavior. What will happen when we provide power to this coil? Actually, when there is a power going through this coil, so this magnet will be either like it will be attracted or it will be sent out, pulled out. So actually using that behavior, we can identify to which direction the power is floating. The make a current again make a danagra, make a rinagra. It's not a magnetic a path. Anipatra dana make dana agre me patra. If you give the positive this side, negative this side, then galvanometer will go other side. The patra voltage in the this is called center zero galvanometer. Madabindu galvanometer kelatama make it here. Center zero galvanometer. Moga deking dakunata gyot voltage එක තියෙන එක විදිහකට වමට ගියොත් අනිත් පැත්තට දෙපැත්තටම voltage මනින්න පුළුවන් හින්දා තමයි මේ galvanometer එක පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. Right? So actually he's the person who discovered, Michael Faraday was the one who discovered the movement of magnet inside a coil or wire, because there is a electromagnet force, electromagnetic interference. Due to that, it moves. So actually, using his concept, this was created, right? Using his concept, this was created. Anyway, so let's try to to identify very small current, we can use galvanometer, right? To identify very small current, we can use galvanometer. Okay, anyway, let's see this now. Our practical. Let's move here. Now we have, you can see the negative. I have connected that to the cathode, and the anode. I'm connecting that to the positive edge. Now I'm trying to simulate. You can see this works, right? But it's very small power. You cannot see that bright LED there. But anyway, let me stop. You can see some power is going through. If you want, you can measure it. Let's connect the negative edge also to this one. Let's stop the simulation. Negative to negative. Oh, sorry. And positive to positive. This way we can measure the current to negative positive connection, and you can see it's generating 1.6 volt. Not a big voltage, but 1.6 volt is there. That is used by this LED to light up the bulb. It's not that much bright, but anyway, it generates some current. So we can increase another potato. Let's add another potato to make it more effective. So let's remove this wire and connect the anode to the positive. And this negative to positive connection should be also there. Then let's connect this one to the multimeter to measure the current. Now let's see, you can see LED is much brighter than earlier, but it's not very big bright one. So you can create this. But if you are using, so let's remove the potato one now and quickly see how this 1.51 works. Okay, I need another LED. I'll quickly do this. You have to do this as a homework. So see how I'm doing. Connecting this edge and connecting this edge. You can see when I start the simulation, again, this is not that much bright because it has only 1.5 volt. No, it's not enough. Right, but same time, if you try to put LED to this one, the coin cell battery, Let's connect like this and try to turn on. So you can see, okay. What about the coin cell? Is it working? Oh, other way, sorry. My directions are wrong. I need to connect the other way. The anode to the plus. And this one, cathode to the minus. Sorry, my mistake. You can see, now this looks more brighter. It's more than expected current. So it's getting more than expected current. So this problem mark comes because it's more than expected. But here less than expected. Here also less than expected current. The voltage is there. I'll teach you what is voltage, and next day I'll teach you what is voltage and what is current or this amperage. Still, I think you don't have proper idea about this, what is voltage and what is amperage. I will explain that next day, right? Just do these practicals and see. The remaining part, okay, remaining part I'll be explaining next day then, right? Okay. Good night.
Good night, sir. Sweet dreams.
Thank you. Okay.